match up with everything.
For sure.
Aside from Blastoise, I guess. But even still, Garbodor's really good. Puts that to a hole. If you can just like keep it out, it'll just be good. Mewtwo's just really strong right now, also. So I even consider like when I was building mine, I'd drop like Tornadus from it because, I mean it's good and all, but I mean Mewtwo's just so strong that you almost just kind of want more.
That's fair. Yeah, we don't really see like Virizion lots of Mewtwo anymore.
Yeah.
It won a few in the fall rituals.
Right. Yeah. It did really well. It was a tough game. Yeah, we saw a Boofer there for a knockout.
Personal mac and cheese.
And
how big is a personal mac and cheese?
It's Adrian's up 3 price to no prizes taken. So pretty good advantage, but I still think Stefan's got a decent-ish board position. I mean, he's definitely not out of it. I think he probably would have done well to keep trying to get Garbodor out to deny the red signal, deny what's Radiant Wind? Is that it? Yeah. Just to deny those abilities and to put Buffalon in a place where you can two-shot it with just Lance Judgment. Yeah, I mean, as soon as Adrian red signaled up the Trubbish and knocked it out, Stefan just kind of abandoned the idea, it seemed like, and I think it's pretty important to just get it out. It's just a card that's so really... You can just shut down like all the abilities he has, because he doesn't have a single card without one. Yeah, it seems really good to play. That's all. So there's a Mewtwo with DC, and that'll take that Buffalon prize pretty easily. Yeah, man. Just threatening. Stefan takes his first prize. Yeah, there's my boy. Roselia comes down. I love Rosary. Did you know actually Rosary gets you any card? Any card, man. Any card, man. So, I mean, how can you not play a card like that? It's so good. I mean, and in this case, if you got Garbodor out, he wouldn't have that play to get any card. And, just Garbodor seemed like a good play. I don't know. But Adrian, he's looking at his deck, seeing what's at, seeing what he can do. I'm sure that he would love to get a potion off on that Genesect so he can attack with it. For sure. Because if Stefan has DC, that's a knockout. But he's just going to Emerald Slash here. It's that clean Genesect. Good play. Getting energy. Oh, only 1 grass. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is.
That's a pill shooter.
I don't know what that means.
A shot to the pills. And so it's painful. But it's part of life. Stefan's gonna Skyla for a chorus there. Tells me not much going on for him, but he's looking for a big like 8 to 9 to 10 card swing.
Yeah.
Like whatever, depending on what gets played down in the meantime.
Yeah, Culver's is so huge.
It's just ridiculous. He's just switching laners, which is awesome. And he's gonna play down a Tornadus and attach, maybe. Yep, that's what he's gonna do. And then he's gonna Lance Judgment, 30 on that Virizion, and 30 more of that Clean Genesect. Which, I don't know. Seeing as how he only attached 1 grass, I may have just not went for it.
Yeah. Maybe.
But I suppose, energy switch is a thing, as we see here. So, it's nice to get that little extra damage that you may need on it. Set it up for 120 maybe. Something like that. He's going to energy switch again and get that Genesect ready. He's got 2 Genesects ready to go, ready to attack, and he can still retreat because of Skyrim Rage. Let's see what he's going to do here. He's got a Roserade comes down, and Le Parfum. Did I say that right? Le Parfum. Le Parfum comes down, and he's going to be able to switch his deck for any card. So, dang.
Any card.
Any card, man.
Like, that is in itself a ridiculous amount.
Yeah. We saw last week, Virizion was seeing a little bit of Roserade play, and I'm glad that I'm seeing it carried over. But I'm curious to what is it that limits it to only this deck? Like, why don't people play it in other decks too? Just curious, just a thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that G booster attached too. So he's gonna snag 9 cards on his own chorus before Stefan gets his 9, possibly 10.
He does have that booster.
Yeah, he's got that G booster down. So yeah, there's another Rosalia in play too. And Ultra Ball. As he would say, Tickle-Nicholas. And, do you think we'll see a G-Booster this turn? Could be.
Maybe.
Questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't think that that's a great play.
I don't think I would have played it yet. I think I just would have shuffled it back in the deck.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess at this point, he's got 3 prizes left. If he could just take 2 prizes now, that puts him in a pretty good spot. So.
And he has that. That changes everything.
It really does. So he's going to red signal off the Bouffant. I like it. He's going to get that 1 prize out of the way.
Yeah.
So
he's got the other 2 still beat up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's just
and all he needs is 1 energy.
Exactly.
Boost again. So, I would say this is pretty much Adrian's game.
Yeah, and he has Roserade in hand too.
Yeah.
So it'll get him any card. So whatever card he doesn't have, he can just grab it.
Stefan really needs it.
And Stefan has his full scrapper though, which is nice. And Super Run. I don't know if Stefan has an end. We saw him Skylar for Chorus, so I assume that's probably going to be his only supporter.
Because he can still Roserade, Triad.
Yeah, absolutely he can. If he has the energy as well. He's going to max switch on Mewtwo, and then the Chorus. That's a big Chorus, that's 9 Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's 9 cards.
That is 9 cards.
That's 9 ways you can keep the fight alive.
I don't see what he can get in the Saber.
Yeah.
I think, he has Triad.
Oh, wow. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could just Roserade for the energy. And then try
so
and
Adrian has game.
Yeah, he does.
Stefan just puts up a...
I don't know.
Mime.
Yeah. He could.
Yeah.
He absolutely could do that.
Even still, I don't know how many plasma energy he wants to discard. Presumably, he has 1 in there and 2 on the board for sure.
Right.
So if there is 1 in his deck, he can still.
Yeah. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna put up Mime and hope for the best. I think I saw an end in his hand. Yeah, there's definitely 1 in there. So he's gonna Roserade. There's a plasma energy.
There it is.
So and then there it is. Yep. So game 1 goes to Adrian, and that was an exciting game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curious to see how it's gonna play out in game 2.
I'm gonna think that maybe we'll see a little bit more Garbodor action. See him get out. So I think that's really gonna be the key to Stefan taking game 2. Because without it, it just seemed kind of like an uphill battle all game for him.
Yeah, like it's essentially just playing.
That just can't be something such a defined thing. No, it really can't. It's just like you really need that Garbodor assistance. I mean, it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but I mean, it's going to be really helpful in that matchup. And you know, there's still quite a bit of time. 28 minutes left in the round. And so let's see if they're getting set up here. One would think that Stefan wants to get a quick setup here so he can try and take game 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I dropped them.
So I think this one's gonna go.
No, I think Virizion has the advantage.
Yeah.
Because it has an engine. Like, having energy acceleration is so strong.
It really is. I mean, that alone just like puts you at such an advantage over almost any deck.
Zero guardian hand,
So he's really gonna need to disrupt. I guess is the word that you want. He's got to disrupt Adrian. He's going to choose to go first, obviously. He's going to want the first energy attachment and hopefully get that rubbish down turn 1 also, so that he can evolve it first. Now he's going to, wow, he's going to get us for 3 there. Yeah. He has got a Skylo and a Skyro and an energy left. It's not going to help me too much, but like I said, disruption is going to be the key to victory for Stefan.
Do I have one?
This match. It's round match. Game 2.
Still plenty of time.
Absolutely. I mean, we're still got 26 minutes. Looks like Stefan's going to play that computer search. I don't think Max Potion and ATC. What are you doing? You think he's going to get a Trubbish here? Or getting soft on it.
If I could.
Just going to check out the rest of his deck.
I'm guessing it's just
Yeah.
Oh, it's already. One move to
Grabs that Trubbish. So I think that's where we're going to see a lot more Trubbish action going forward.
Yeah. First turn card's already done.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a big deal against Genesect.
But it has the right move.
Red Signal.
That denial of Red Signal.
Yeah, that's
also
but
denying
it has to
his
work.
immunity to status conditions is huge.
Yeah, I like protection.
I protect's my favorite move in the game.
It's so protect.
So he's going to play down that Skyline again originally. And it looks like he's just going to grab a Juniper probably. Seeing as how the rest of his hand is really bad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
It's actually like using a 2DS.
certainly is now.
He has energy on that Skyro bridge, so it's really not much happening for him.
Right there.
I just paid right now.
How much
I think I got,
He's going to grab that Juniper, attach that energy, probably play that Skyro. Oh, he's going to pass. I guess that's good though.
Game 2, I think it was.
In
Game
the
2
case
gets
of that
T2.
plays Burbank, like you just did, he will actually counter it, and that will be one less
He did the same
Burbank
thing
in Stefan's deck.
in game 3, but end to 1.
I don't know his count
Yeah, he's a whole bunch of
for
score
Burbank.
again.
It's probably 2. It could be 3. I would, if I'm playing Tornadoes like he is, I would play at least 3.
Yeah.
No. It's just for
It just makes those early turns.
leveling up.
Exactly.
You blow through for 60.
Right on. So Gyro comes in.
But it isn't.
You know, if Adrian doesn't get a Pokemon out, it's could be game already. Nope, there's a Rosalia. That's gonna seal any card.
I think it's Genesect.
I don't think it's been playing.
And I have it. We wanted to softly say.
Seeing both played down.
Bad people.
He's also got a potion.
Still be.
And he's going to attach to the bench guy. And maybe wait to play the potion. See what happens.
I mean, land, right?
I don't see a reason not to right now. Yeah.
This is like
He's in a pass turn. Ultra Ball by Stefan. Maybe Buffalon. Buffalon's a little bit tougher to play in his deck just because as you said, like lack of an engine. You kind of have to hope to get the DC and attach to it again.
Yeah, and not having for 6 as well.
Yeah, on your side of the wall. Yeah, he's gonna get a Landorus. Which is, that chip damage can start adding up pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. They're so especially with land and it's such a
Yeah, it is. Holy moly. Here comes that laser. Yeah, 150 if you discard all your fighting. 80 if you don't.
if he hits Burbank,
just pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
judgment that 10 attacks.
Yeah, he could. But he already attached to the bench Landorus. So he won't be doing that. But like I said, that damage just adds up pretty quickly. Especially now that he's poisoned.
I like protect.
But he would have really liked to see protect there. The difference between 40 and 60, huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Especially when it's 90 when it comes back to you. But since he has Skyro up, it's not really going to matter. Since he can free retreat, and looks like he red signal.
Garbodor.
Yep.
Yeah, so Garbodor is going down.
Yes, it is.
I mean, not the biggest deal for Stefan.
Absolutely not.
He clearly wasn't invested in Garbodor.
Yeah. Again, really not really.
It just kind of showed up and he was like,
Yeah.
all this. He hasn't started tools or.
Yeah, he didn't. It seems like a kind of a secondary theme one today, for this game at least. Taking that KO is pretty nice though. I think we're going to see that on Last Judgment. I mean, because at this point, going up really quick, wiping all of his energy off the board, giant.
Oh, absolutely. Adrian has pretty much nothing outside of that top.
Yeah.
Genesect.
I mean, he's got a Triad, energy switch. He's really got nothing. Nothing there.
He's gonna drop that hammer. It's gonna take a full set.
It really is. We get that Skyla and Lance Judgment.
It is.
Yeah, man. That's a knockout.
He did also have Skyrim.
Yeah.
And a few less options.
Right. And so he's going to promote that Genesect. But he drew into another Sky Arrow Rage, so. It's like he's not going to be too worried about it.
He doesn't really have much to worry about.
No, not at all. But the thing is here, like, if you're Adrian, you just have to play it out, because if you don't want to scoop one game one, so just play it out and try to survive for as long as you can. If you can swing the game, you can swing the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously neither of them won the second record.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna go
And that's gonna, then it puts you in a point where you just have to wait out.
That's
No, no, it's not.
I mean,
I've been in that position. They got me 10th.
yeah.
No day 2 for Fizzy.
But yeah, there are 4 more rounds after this.
Yep.
That's a lot. Yeah, you don't want to be put in the position where you can't lose anymore.
Yeah. Because then,
Halfway through.
then as soon as you get to like, you know, the last round, and then you lose, like it's so like just heartbreaking.
Yeah. Calculations happening.
Right.
Picks up a switch.
So I mean that will help.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. I mean, he won't be poisoned. He won't be racking up idle damage. Yeah. I mean, so he's still gonna have to retreat. I don't think you can just sit there. So he's gonna play the switch to actually retreat, which I don't know why.
Yeah. What about like? I don't know.
Because he could have just retreated. But he played switch. And then there's another Verbank, so probably should have held on to that switch. No, that's like at least like the 3rd Verbank I've seen out of 7, 8.
Wait, you're leveling up. Want me to give you the back? When you're done.
So, more poise on the field. And Jivu's turn to hand, but you know, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to help out the matchup.
No. It's not at all what he needs.
And he's going to pay their retreat costs there to get rid of the poison. I mean, at this point, he's really just trying to survive for as long as possible.
For sure. I doubt he can for 16 minutes left.
Yeah.
And then +3.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a game 3 here. Stefan's going to get that laser off again with Verbank and do 30-30. Knocks out the active, and it puts the other one in a tough spot also. He's just, alright, gonna scoop.
Yep. Conserve some time.
Yeah, I mean, when you know you're gonna lose game 2, and it's really decided like that, you just gotta do it because you know you gotta hustle to win game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Game 3 is like the worst thing ever.
It's what I'm looking for. It's a beast, man. It's a whole different animal. You gotta play really hard, and you gotta play no wasted motions.
Yeah, no.
No wasted motions.
I mean, it's not that bad in this situation.
Yeah.
They have like 15 minutes.
They have about 15 minutes.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah. They can finish the game in that time, especially with 3 extra turns after that. So, I mean, I think we'll probably see it come down to an actual win or loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd hate to see another try, and I'm sure they would too.
Oh, absolutely. They would. What? How do we get a Copa Berry? What? You have
Where's our food?
took our money and left.
Took your money and left.
Yeah, that's true. What? Dude, Madness prints the first.
True that.
Really? Okay. They even have one set.
Alright, so try to set up, get all properly randomized. So, how do you think Game 3 is going to go? More the same? Whoever runs hotter?
Yeah, I mean, that's the easy answer, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of like an evenish matchup. So it might just be whoever gets set up better, quicker, will take the game. Again, I'd like to see Garbodor actually do something. But, you know, what can I do? All I can do is hope and pray. Wish and dream. On. And other words, you can do some other stuff. But looks like they're going to set up here in Game 3. Rosalia starts.
Rosalia start probably.
No, I don't think so. But, no, I don't think so. And Adrian's hand, it doesn't look all that impressive. He does have an Ultra Ball. I mean, he can Sky Arrow. And if he does Sky Arrow, then he could retreat that Rosalia. But, it's just, I didn't see Supporter. Could be wrong, though. Could have missed it. So he's going to do that crucial first check of the deck. See what's there, see what's not. And grab himself a Virizion. And try to get things set up as quickly and as efficiently as he can with the cards he has dealt. So we see Plasma Energy and Defense. Just play the hand. So let's see what we're gonna. He's got cards in the hand. He's got 3. We're gonna see against this one next. Overall, he's gonna not go for that perfect. Is that an old school switch? Looks like it. Good eye. I like those switches. That's a basic guy. Here comes Trubbish again. I wonder if this time he'll actually get to be useful.
Probably not.
You're a pessimist.
Trubbish just doesn't get a chance to shine.
Yeah, you're right. And there's Skyla. It's a Skyla for June. Must have a pretty doo-doo hand. And he's gonna attach there, and looks like he's just gonna. That's it. Second energy comes down on the Virizion, and reluctantly plays that Sky Arrow. You're gonna need to, buddy. And Chorus is for 3. That's painful. It's not when you want to drop the Chorus down, but when you have to, you have to. Who knows? Maybe he'll draw himself a Genesect and a Juniper and another good card. Yeah, maybe he'll draw into a little bit. Hey, well, he got the Juniper, but nothing else. And he's gonna opt the Emerald Slash. Probably not gonna attach energy to that Rosalia. If he does, maybe just the 1. Just in case he needs to retreat. But nope, he's just not gonna. And I didn't think he would. It just seemed like goofy. But got that Garbodor in play with a tool on it and another energy on Mewtwo. So Mewtwo's gonna be able to swing for 80. And maybe some additional poison damage as well. Alright, weird thing is EXP share on the Garbodor, but Stefan also has a float stone in hand. But I guess when you're shut off abilities, you don't have to worry about Red Signal being able to float around while doing Garbodor-y things. Since we've already probably determined that he's probably not playing catcher. Certainly haven't seen one, and I doubt I will. Maybe he just plays a 1-up, sneaky 1-up. Hit heads when you need to, whatever. It's not like it's a big deal. So he's gonna play. He plays down the In there and gets 2 Genesects in the field. And probably just going to Emerald Slash. Evolve into Rosary, which I love, but it doesn't matter because the Garbodor is in play.
Why do you do that?
And
Why do you do
you gotta question why he would. Maybe it's just because Walnut's card in his hand, something in his deck that he's sitting there clogging it up. I don't know. So he's gonna Emerald Slash 200 on the Genesect. And first thing Stefan's gonna do is throw down a Burbank Theater to that Skyrim. DC on YouTube. And at the end of his own. And shuffle it up for just under 8 minutes here. Game 3 of round 4.
What's your record? This it's like tracking the plasma back.
Alright, Adrian draws 6. At least no one takes prize quite yet. And X-Ball. Just a bit short. 10 shy of getting the knockout there.
That's a bit of a bummer. You can have I don't remember that time.
Really thinking it out. I'm sure he'd love to see a scrapper. And probably get some things going. But he might just have to settle for
EV training Charizard
to the Genesect and
yeah, but I don't have the number.
taking that Mewtwo prize. But that other Mewtwo certainly is threatening with the DC on board. He's actually going to get himself and use the potion. That way, if we step into attack Landers, he will be taking a free prize off the bench. It's going to take him a couple tries. So he's going to pay the retreat cost for plasma energy and promote himself a Genesect X. And probably just Megalo Cannon and knock out that Mewtwo and put top 20 somewhere that'll be handy. And he puts it on the other Mewtwo. I like it. I can dig it. So, we're going to see Landers come up. And another Landers go down. Attach to that Landers. And N. N party, man. I wonder what N would be like just party with stuff all day. Like a whole room full of N's.
I don't remember it learning.
They would always be
I
like,
taught it quick. But do you have a what scale?
Right? Yeah, right. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's a Pokemon for captivity. What a dummy.
I mean, oh yeah.
Huh?
I mean, he does eventually.
Yeah. I mean, he gets it. And we're going to see a computer search.
Oh,
He's going to toss away an escape rope and it gets us. And he's going to get any card. So that's a card that also gets you any card. And he's going to get a laser. He's going to flip tails, but Adrian will be poisoned. And Lance Judgment with some poison on the side is a recipe for defeat. Or victory if you're the one doing it. Now, Adrian's in a little bit of a tight spot. He's going to play down Switch, get rid of that poison, and he's got a couple energy. He's going to put one on Virizion and maybe just retreat it. Or he's thinking about putting it there, and he does. Juniper first 7. And it looks as if things might get a little bit rolling here, but he just doesn't seem like he's in the best position. And we're closing in on 4 minutes left. And it looks like an Emerald Slash. So Emerald Slash happens. And he's going to put 2 energy on that new Genesect EX down there. And here we go. And there is an end blade in between all that shuffling for the Emerald Slash. Garbodor is still in play, and Landorus is just hitting stuff. It's going to knock out a Virizion, and I don't know. This looks like a pretty even style, but really, if this Landorus gets knocked out, Stefan really doesn't have much going for him. He's got no other energy on board, so nothing's really ready to go, and there's the G-Booster. So, and that will bring Adrian to 2 prizes when he decides to G-Booster, if he does decide to do so, which he does. And Stefan in a tight spot. He's got to somehow take 4 prizes in 2.5 minutes plus 3 and not give up 2 prizes of his own. It's going to be really tough for him, I think. I think here, you probably want that end. But there's been so many ends played, he might not have one that he can play. He's going to look through his opponent's discard. Always a solid thing to do. And Laser. Heads. He's going to get the sleep and the poison. And he's checking his opponent's discard again, just making sure everything he's thinking is happening is happening. And the Floatstone to that Landorus. And attach it to it as well. And going to chorus for 8. 8 card chorus are pretty solid. And he's shuffling up. And he's going to draw 8. See what happens here. He's going to be able to do that 60 with that poison in between turns. Except for he's just going to retreat into Mr. Mime and make Adrian really work for this one. Flip happens off screen, it's a Tails. So that's going to be pretty... And he's going to energy switch up to the active in Juniper, hoping that he can get a way to get a switch and get that Genesect back out with a Tool Scrapper and a Plasma, but doesn't. I mean, that's asking for quite a bit, but I think he does have the Scrapper in hand. I mean, he really put a lot on the line by energy switching up to that the sleep active. And that was a pretty risky play. Looks like he's going to Ultra Ball here. Yeah. There you go. There's the Ultra Ball. And Virizion. And 3, 2,
1 players masters, that is time. +3.
So we got turn 0 on Adrian. And he plays Scrapper down. So no tool on Landorus, no tool on Garbodor. And things can happen, but it just doesn't look promising for Adrian, despite his 2 prize lead. He's thinking, he's grabbing discards, and looking through them. Stefan's got a big hand. That's racist. Guess off that chorus from earlier. So with that Garbodor in play, but with no tool, and Virizion down, that Genesect is there. He can do some things. but it's really don't know what he can or will do. I'm pretty sure Adrian has another energy switch in his hand, so he could energy switch up to his Genesect and knock out that mime, and then hope to knock out something else on his following turn. And if he does that, I mean, he'll be able to with G-Booster. You just gotta hope that Stefan doesn't have a DCE and for the Mewtwo to just knock him out. So this is gonna be one of the tougher choices to make. And I don't know what you do here. I guess this just all comes down to if you feel lucky or not. And if you do, you just go for it. And if you don't, oh well. It was certainly a lot of fun going in here. I mean, we're still on turn 0. Time has been called. And a lot of, he's doing like a full-on like Broadway play with his hands. And Stefan looks like he's doing a jig. Like some like Irish like rain dance type deal. Is that a thing?
Sure.
Alright.
I think what you're getting at is their little nervous.
Yeah. A lot of jitters. Everyone's jittery and jostling. This is I don't know, man. The other thing is like Stefan has DC right now, and he just keeps active and doesn't attach or doesn't attack or anything. The other thing is you have to worry about maybe he has a tool and a laser. You can still take the victory with just a DC and with that. He's really, really thinking about that retreat. And man, what a position. He just can't make one. He's looking at that discard again. He's got to do something. So he's going to retreat into the other Genesect. And pass. So we're on turn 1. Stefan has cards, and a lot of them. He's got Skyla. And he's going to Skyla for a tool, put Garbodor back in play. He's going to get that float stone. Maybe not. Yep, and he commits to it. This is quite the match. Play down Floatstone on that Garbodor. And laser heads. So he's asleep and poison. Or not, 2 energies on that Landers. And he's looking to Land's Judgment maybe. And he flips tail, so he's still asleep. And this is turn 2. So I don't know how Stefan's going to do it, but he's going to take 4 prizes in 1 turn. It looks impossible. I think at this point, I don't know, I probably wouldn't even think about it. I'd probably just pass and let him try and take 4 prizes. Yep, and yeah, Stefan's just going to scoop because he can't take the 4 prizes. So, yeah, I guess I take the time. Probably doesn't scoop. No, wait. Yeah, on time. Yeah, so that's a tie. They're 2 of 2. They just kind of decided, we both can't win, so. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Now both players are in a position where winning out is their only option to make a day 2. Gonna be tough. Probably one of I'm sad. I'm not old.
It's just, it's not a good position to be in.
It's most certainly not. Like we discussed before, winning out the rest of your day is not fun. It takes all the fun out of the tournament atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a grind.